Dragon Feather, and I'm here to do a video on why I chose Wicca as my path and why I'm on this path, and maybe give you some reasons as to why you should pick the path if you are questioning your path right now. I picked Wicca mostly because it's a nature-based religion, and I'm very all about nature, and I always have been a nature girl, always wanted to be outside rather than inside, and I love doing things outside in nature. So when I came across Wicca as it being a nature-based religion, I was very, very intrigued, and I was like, well, that seems really interesting. So I looked more into it, and I found out that it was a religion that was very balanced, being God, goddess, earth and air, fire and water, and then spirit. It just seemed very, very right to me. Balanced and real, because there's proof to me everywhere of this religion. All I have to do is walk outside, see a tree, and there's earth, right there in front of me. Look up at the sky, like the air that I breathe, and, sitting around a fireplace and going to a waterfall. It's so spiritual to go to a waterfall. If any of you guys have ever been to one, you would know. So people ask me, oh, why did you choose Wicca? Why did you choose this path? Why I chose this path is because it rang true to me. I work very well with the Wiccan community, and I work very well with the Wiccan principles, and I agree with probably everything in the Wiccan regime. A lot of people ask me if I worship anything, like who I worship, what I worship, blah blah blah. I don't really worship anything, I just work with energies. By working with energies, I mean, like, I work with the energies of Isis, I work with the energies of Osiris, I work with the male and the female energies, being God and Goddess. I don't really worship them. I don't really feel like I need to worship them. It's just, I have a very high level of respect for these entities that have been created, and I use the energy that people use to worship these things or work with these, and I use the energy to benefit myself, and then I give back the rest of it. A lot of people have been asking me, like, oh, why should I pick Wicca? First of all, I can't answer that because you have to decide why you should pick Wicca or paganism or witchcraft as your personal path. I really can't choose that for you. What I can say is if you have always been a nature person, if you've always been looking for a god and a goddess, or if you've ever questioned, like, why isn't there a goddess in some of the monotheistic religions, then it would be a great path for you. A lot of people are like, but there's so much controversy, there's so much blah blah blah, why do people think it's evil? I can do a whole video on why people think Wicca is evil, and that pretty much basically stems from the god in Wicca being a horned god, and they basically turned that image into the devil, and we don't need to go into that. However, this is a path that is not for people who don't want to work on their spirituality every day. Wicca is a very involved path. You have to be working at it every single day in order for it to mean something to you. Most people want to just find a religion, say they're that religion, and not really do anything about it. And that's not what Wicca is at all. Wicca is a very hands-on religion. Like, you gotta be working at it every single day. A lot of people don't really get that. But anyway, why I chose my path is because I'm a very balanced person. I look for balance in everything because I believe balance is very, very important. That's pretty much it. But the main questions to ask yourself if this path is right for you is, 1, am I willing to put effort into it every single day to better myself as a Wiccan and to actually work with the energies and worship, if you will? 2, do I believe all of its principles? Like, there's the threefold law. There's the and harm none, do what you will. Do you believe in nature? Like, do you believe that there's something more out there when you look at a plant? Like, is it just a plant to you, or do you think it has a spiritual property? And 3, does it feel right to you? Don't do it if it doesn't feel right to you, because if it doesn't feel right to you, then you shouldn't be doing it, and you're not going to get really far if you just keep doing something that doesn't feel right. Like, that's kind of counterintuitive in spirituality. But yeah, those 3 things are what you should think about. That's really all I have to say. Not very much at all. I made a blog if you guys want to check it out. The link is down below. Check out my blog for Dragon Feather. Check out my Facebook page if you guys have easier access to Facebook than YouTube. Until next time, blessed be. I hope this helped, and bye!